Hello, everyone, and welcome. The skies are open, and we are in for a wet one. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. Just about set to kick it away. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast? This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll go to the counter. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On second down, looking to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. He gets a block, and the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Well, if you're going to be checked down Charlie, you get the completion percentage up, but you don't get the first down, and the punt unit comes on the field. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Quick strike complete.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Fires and picked off. Smashes through. Going the other way, and he's got room. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it. Can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to throw on second down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. He makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Direct snap. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
First down here for the offense. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Now the play fake. Buys a little time. Gets it out quickly. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working the middle, it's complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Getting some heat. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And stampeding through the defense. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Handoff from the gun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
2nd down coming up.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. He's looking to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the 1st down. Punt team headed out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They think there's room to run to the right here. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Harris.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Get it out on the screen. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They want to just keep throwing it. Firing toward the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Perkins. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. First down, 10 yards to go. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. He's going to run it. Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Handoff from the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Stumbled to the ground. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to UConn. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by your quarterback getting through his powers.
On second down, he'll fire. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the timing just a hair off. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man quickly. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's John. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll run this play from the pistol. They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Got a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give to the tailback. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the single back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He'll try to pop the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner is stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll start this drive firing. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. He's looking to pass. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes his connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So, guys, that touchdown was huge, but they have to get the 2 here to make it a 1-possession game. They'll try the bootleg for the 2. He makes the grab for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by a single possession late. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college... Kickoff unit about to go to work. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame you can really utilize.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll run it from the gun.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He leaves it with his back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And now on third down after that last run. Fast motion from the offense. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. He wants to pass it on second down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. He's got an open man. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with him. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass is intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Well, this quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's Avant. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He finds his man. Oh, just left him grasping. Oh, my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Using the quick game. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The give to the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miranda. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Here comes third and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. To the ground with the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. On the ground, it's York. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver shows motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. Motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw it. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miranda. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He's looking for a man on second down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Lining up to convert third down. Back to throw, it's Avant. Trying to get to him. It's complete on the right side. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends, because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down when they get that.
It's a draw. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. On target to the left. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's open. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Scanning the field, it's Avant. He's got his man, makes the grab, and the defense wrestles him to the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Off the play fake on first down. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Avant. Got his man down the middle. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. He's going to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miranda. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They keep attacking through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Avant. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. A first down for the offense. Looking for space. It's York. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense set on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Avant. It's caught downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He's loose. The 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Wide receiver coming across in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide out in motion. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ellington. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there, and a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability, and go get positive yards.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the red zone, it's York. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Looking to throw for it. Feeling some heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Honestly, 3rd and 1, I think you just run the ball there. You just trust in your own guy's ability to be more physical, win the line of scrimmage, and go get that yard. Now with the sack, they're going to have to punt.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Right back to him on the ground. And he finds enough running room, and he's brought down at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to throw, it's Avant. He makes the connection. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah.